I think this is the clip that I wanted to discuss with Coach about what's basically going on with social media today and what you would call the young men versus young women social media disparity. Can we play this clip?
Yes, I'm going to play now.
Group, young girls develop, they're gonna get a lot of attention. Young boys are simply not. He's gonna witness his female counterparts on TikTok, 10,000 followers, 20,000, 30,000, million followers. What does that do to the dynamics and the hierarchy on campus? Can he get this girl now? He has no chance, and he's gonna grow up with them through high school believing I have no chance at women. The self-esteem of this kid is going to get killed. The only thing he can reach out now to are Instagram thoughts and pornography. At a certain age.
Yeah. So very interesting conversation here. Okay. And this will have a, so basically if I can sum up what you're saying, 21-year-old guy, 21-year-old girl, 21, maybe you're, a senior in college. Maybe you've been working for a couple of years, as a guy, 21-year-old female, same exact situation. Maybe you're a senior in college. Maybe you're been working for a couple of years. The only difference is as a woman, you can kind of, get a lot of eyeballs out there on the social media platforms. Like it's taken me hard work to get to where I'm at right now. And a girl does the exact same thing. All she has to do is put some bikini pictures out there. Much easier for a woman. Much easier for a woman. And you're basically saying it for a 21-year-old, comparing himself, trying to get another 21-year-old female. Oh, man, life is going to be tough for you, brother.
It's a little bit tougher than when I grew up in the olden days, in a time where a woman probably wouldn't get maybe 3 men in their entire city or county or neighborhood or school. If that, she might go to the rival high school potentially and get some attention. Now, it's a little bit more vast. There's a lot more choice for her.
Global sexual marketplace.
And here's the funny thing. My young lady here, Natalia, she mentioned this earlier because she's in the dating minefield. She says, she has a lot of options. I get a lot of offers.
Both ways, too.
She's beautiful.
And she should. And what we have to understand is, as young men, this is where I position myself as young men, typically 70% of men tend to be invisible to the world until they, as you said, put in 20 years worth of work. And then it's easy for you to hop on social media with the Bugatti and the Lamborghini, and you handsome and you got your beard in and you got all of that stuff. Oh, you can jump on now and you can get a lot of attention. But that's a waiting game that men at this particular point, I'm going to say, based on the pornography industry being a $1 billion industry, we know young men are consuming it. Based on Instagram, I can put a post up on Instagram. Ain't nobody going to like it. But if a young woman just comes in and gives her what Mother Nature has blessed her with, or what the miracles of modern science has injected into her, now she going to get a whole bunch of attention. And then that puts me in that same age group at a significant disadvantage that people aren't addressing. I don't like when people complain about it. I just present it as a reality in the situation. And until the porn industry becomes bankrupt, my opinion is going to be true.
Well, what about athletes now? So male athletes
which
get
is a
far
very
more
small
attention. They get far more attention than women, and that's another thing off their what God grace gave them is their athletic abilities.
It's the same thing.
And it's the same thing. And I also have to ask, your Instagram thought comment. Obviously, I'm on Instagram. I post bikini pics.
TikTok.
And TikTok thought, whatever it is. Am I Instagram TikTok thought to you? I mean, am I the person you're just when you say that? Am I the category, or is
that's how you make your money, right? That's how you butter your bread.
What is a thought to you?
Hold on, let me come back. Let me come back and answer something here. When we talk about athletes and male athletes, I actually addressed this, and I addressed it this morning.
Far more.
Male athletes tend to fall into the same category as female people who get attention. However,
I think they're way upper echelon.
Watch this. What percentage of men are successful female athletes versus
successful female?
Successful male athletes. Sorry. What percentage of? Let me say this again.
Another can of worms here.
Let me say it again. What percentage?
I'm the best WNBA player out there.
Correct. Yeah. Correct.
I knew it.
Let me say it again.
I'm the worst NBA player.
What percentage of males are successful male athletes? Very small.
0.0001%.
Very small. Now, what percentage of young girls jumped on TikTok and went on there and got 100,000.
What do you consider successful though? Because there's a lot of people that have millions of followers, and I know some of these girls, they don't make nothing.
Nothing.
Like
I
that's
know
not
that too.
that's
And that's the
why.
trap. Well, that's
I don't even have that much followers. They would never think I make the money.
But that
I make.
is the trap that I'm trying to make you aware. See, we showed a 20-second clip, and you're trying to jump all of this, and you're saying, what about this and what about that?
Well, you said
we live in-
Instagram thoughts. You said TikTok thoughts.
But that
so
doesn't
I
mean
like
you're
to know
making
what-
money. That doesn't mean you're making money. You could just be getting attention. And
Is that a
attention-
problem if a woman gets attention? Men's get attention from various things. Was that a problem?
Very small percentage of men get attention in comparison.
Yeah.
I mean, this is not even an argument. I mean, listen, you could probably agree.
No, I would agree
This
as
is
a woman.
absolutely agree. The normal average woman can get way more attention
Absolutely.
than a male, normal average male, which puts the percentages at, if we just want to be general, 70% of the men are consuming and paying attention to a majority of women, as opposed to the opposite.
Yeah.
When it comes to women on social media, they are producers more than they are consumers. And if they do consume, they might be consuming a makeup channel. They might be consuming something else. They're not consuming the vast majority of male athletes that have even succeeded, because even those guys have to jump through hoops and hurdles when he jumps in his DM. That woman probably would get more attention if she made a video and said, these basketball players are in my DMs, as opposed to her even getting married to that guy today. That's where the problem
Coach,
is.
let me hone in on this because I want to tell you a story. But is your the reason that you're doing this is to do what? To basically inform men, hey guys, you're gonna have to get in line and wait your turn.
Yeah, well,
you're gonna have to grow up and become the man.
I mean, because
okay?
that was an hour and a half speech that they took that 20 seconds from.
Well, that's
so
how
there's more.
life works
Exactly,
these days,
exactly.
okay.
So the
Yeah.
broader argument
Yes.
is money, energy, attention, and time.
Gotcha.
Over time,
Yes.
men have to kind of work for their position in
Yes.
life. And this isn't a complaint. A lot of people think, oh, these red pill guys are complaining. It ain't going to be any different anytime soon, especially with social media. But the reality is, you're going to have to put in that work. You're going to have to apply yourself to get to that position, because at the time, and I also tell men, the generation of women that you're trying to date, they're not your women.
Correct.
I say that. That's not
What do
your
you mean
women.
by that?
Which means you're going after, you're a 21-year-old man. You're trying to impress a 21-year-old woman who has access to a whole bunch. I say, really focus on yourself. And then when you're 30, go get a 21-year-old, because at that point you have the what? Leverage and options.
Can let me give you one story, okay, of why I appreciate what you're saying with this, okay? I'm 18 years old. I'm a senior in high school. There's this girl at a different high school that I am obsessed with, okay? I'm like, yo, bro, what's up with so-and-so? You know, I'm telling I'm like, this is, we don't have cell phones. We got social media. I'm trying to use like old school carrier pigeon for my boy to holler on my behalf, okay? And this girl deserved a lot of attention at the time, okay? Rightfully so. At that time, she was 17, I was 18, okay? Long story short, I find out that, sorry, bro, she's not interested. She's dating so-and-so who's already in college that's driving a BMW. And I'm like, life's not fair, bro. I love this girl. I can't believe it. Like, life sucks. Fast forward, I see that same girl at a birthday party for a friend of mine's 40th birthday party. Okay. And I'm like, and I go, wow, she don't look so good.
No.
I said, oh, life's been kind of rough to this girl. Great girl, but I'm glad that I didn't get what I wanted when I was 18 years old. Okay. And since then, I've gotten that girl times 10, a million. Okay. But guys are very myopic. When you're 18, you want that. Oh my God, I want that.
Right.
If you're willing to wait the time and invest and improve upon yourself when you're 30 or when you're 40 and your sexual market value peak and you've taken care of, your physicality, your mentality, your pocketbooks. Now the world's your oyster. It's just very hard when you're young to realize that.
Well, it's hard, and also you have Mother Nature and Father Time playing a cruel game on you, hyping you up on testosterone, which is a powerful drug, which is a need for you to have it now. And a lot of guys don't want to wait. They don't want to hear me say, slow down.
No.
Slow down. They like, I want it now. Tell me how to get it now.
Exactly.
And then you kind of get walked down a trap that you cannot dig out of, or it might take you 20 years to dig out of.
And here's the difference between back then and now is that there was no social media then.
Right.
So she was getting hollered at by the 21-year-old cool guy that picked her up in the BMW. Now it's that guy, and I lived in Miami, so that guy in Miami is hollering at her. But now it's guys in Dubai, in Australia, in Europe, in London, offering
It's
these
all over
women
the world.
everything.
Yeah. It's tough.
So women have the advantage. Allie, you're gorgeous. You're married. Don't get offended. Women have the advantage from 18 to 29. They're hot. They're young. They're beautiful. They're vibrant. They got the advantage. Men have the advantage 30 plus.
30 plus.
Because it's going to take time to become the man that you need to become. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another. Or if you want to watch the entire Sozcast, click right here.